Hi, this is Pat Johnson, and in this mini lecture, we're going to talk about research ethics, how we do ethical research in psychology. So, why do we have rules for ethical research in psychology? Well, the short answer is a lot of unethical things were done to both humans and animals in centuries past, and so ethical research rules were put in place to protect both humans and animals. So who needs protection? Again, humans and animals. Rules for research with humans. Basically, the number one rule for doing research with humans is informed consent. Informed consent means that you tell that research subject before they agree to be part of the research what's going to happen to them. You don't have to give away the whole research design, especially if when part of the research design is to put the person in a situation that they don't expect. But you do need to give them the basics so they can make an informed decision. And another part of informed consent is that they can quit the research afterwards, or they can quit the research during the research whenever they want. We also need to protect the human research subject from harm and discomfort. This could be both physical harm and it could also be psychological harm. We need to maintain confidentiality with our research subjects. So you would not advertise who the research subject was. You would not give away the subject's names or identifying information that would give them away when you write the research up. You maintain their confidentiality. And you also debrief the subject afterwards. In other words, you tell them what happened and what you found out. They deserve to be debriefed, especially if there was any deception for purposes of the research design in the research. And you'll see examples of where deception was used when you take a look at the chapter on social psychology. We also have rules for research with animals, and the rules for research with animals contain only harm when absolutely necessary. In other words, when there's no other way of gaining that information. Now, we could probably spend the rest of the whole semester talking about whether or not animals should be used as research subjects at all, but they are, and a lot of what we know in science is gained from research on animals, so animals are research subjects. We also want to minimize pain and infection when we're using animals with research, and keep their comfort, their health, and have humane treatment. So again, animals don't have informed consent. We don't need to maintain confidentiality. We don't need to debrief them. But we do need to keep the animals as pain-free as possible within the boundaries of the research design and what we need to know. So those are the rules for both ethical treatment of animals and humans in psychological research.